You are watching the instruction video for the new MPS-ABC record-keeping environment. In it, we explain step by step how the record-keeping environment works. Among other things, we look at how to keep stock records, how to create a cultivation plan, and how to record your crop protection agents, fertilizers, and energy usage. Login. To log in, go to the customer portal. You can find this by going to the MPS homepage, www.my-mps.com. Clicking on Login next to the person icon at the top right, and then on Customer Portal. If you don't yet have a password, you can request one here. Click on Request Password and then enter your email address and click on Request. If you already have a password, you can log in with your email address and password in this window. General Settings. In the menu on the left, click on New Record Keeping System and then on Company Settings. Once you have made your selections, click on Save and Return. Questionnaire. After filling in your company settings, you can continue to the questionnaire. Answer the various questions about your business. Once you have answered all the questions, click on Save and Return and Close. Then click Return to Dashboard to go to the next section, Sites. Sites. In the Sites section, start by clicking on Record Keeping Preferences and enter a descriptive name for the site, for example, Site 1. Then you can fill in the rest of your record keeping preferences. To finish, click on Save and Return. Now click on Site Questionnaire, where you can enter information on various aspects, such as your surface area and stock levels. Make sure you answer all the questions in each tab and click Close. If you are creating a site for the first time, enter the date on which you want this record to start in the Date field. Once you have answered all questions, you will see a pop-up. Click Close and go back to the dashboard. Cultivation Plan. Click on Cultivation Plan and subsequently on Cultivations to create your cultivation plan. Click on Plus Location Add to enter all your protected and outdoor cultivation plots. The first time you fill in your cultivation plan, enter the date on which you want the record to start here. If you make any changes at a later stage, select the date you want the change to start from. If you want to, and if you already have one, you can also enter an end date. If the site is a permanent site, such as your own greenhouse or plot, you don't have to enter an end date. Once you have completed all the fields, click on Save. To add more locations, click on Plus Location Add again and repeat until you have added all your locations. If you enter the same total area here as you entered in the site questionnaire, the progress bar at the top right will show 100%. If it doesn't show 100%, it means that the area in the site questionnaire and the total area of the locations you have created don't match. The icon next to the plot name indicates whether it is a protected or outdoor cultivation location, a greenhouse for protected cultivation, and a sun with a cloud for outdoor cultivation. Once you have created your locations, click on New Crop at the top right to create your crops. Here you can select crop or crop group. In this example, we will first create a crop. Start typing in the name of the crop you want to create and then select the crop. Do the same for crop category and cultivation method. If your crop consists of starting material, check the parental material box. Click on Save to create your crop. If a site or plot remains empty for part of the year, you can indicate this by selecting Uncultivated under Crop and Crop Category, and, for example, Soil under Cultivation Method. Once you have entered all your crops, you can connect them to your sites. Do this by simply dragging a crop to a site. When you drag a crop to a site, a pop-up will appear in which you can enter more information. Here, you can also indicate whether you are using MPS-ABC or Global GAP certified parental material. If your parental material is both MPS-ABC and Global GAP certified, select MPS-ABC. You can enter this in square meters or as a percentage. Once you have completed all the fields, you can save your entries and close the window. In the plot record, you can now see the total surface area and the number of square meters that are still available. Then you can drag the rest of the crops to the corresponding plots or sites. You can fill in any parts of sites that don't yet contain any crops with uncultivated. For other crops, such as those grown in hot or cold stores or forced in frames, click on Cultivation Plan in the left-hand column and then on Other. Then click on Define at the top right to enter your other crops. After saving your entry, click on Plus Register to record the details of the crop you have just created. Stock. Next, click on Stock in the menu on the left. At the top right, you can choose between Crop Protection and Fertilizers. Click on Plus, New Agent or Fertilizer to add a product. Start typing the name and select the product. Then complete all the fields, including the stock level on the start date. If you would like to see a pop-up reminder when your stock falls below a certain level, you can also enter the minimum level here. After clicking on Save, you will see what stock has been added and on what date. When you buy more stock, you can record it by clicking on the green plus sign and entering how much additional stock you have bought and on what date. You can add an invoice number or any other comments under Remark. Click on Stock to see your total stock, where you can add another product. Repeat until you have added all your initial stock. If you want to book a product out of stock for a particular reason, such as the fact that it has passed its use-by date, click on the name of the product. Next, click on the red minus sign and book the product out of stock by entering the amount you want to book out and the date. You don't need to book crop protection products and fertilizers out of stock when you use them, as this is done automatically when you record your product and fertilizer usage. You can also create fertilizer records. To do this, select Fertilizers at the top right. Then follow the same steps as for recording crop protection products. Manage. To create meters for later use, click on Manage in the menu on the left and then on Energy Meters. Click on Plus Meter to create your energy meters. Click on Electricity and then select the type of meter. Fill in the rest of the fields and click on Save. Then you can add another electricity meter if you need to. Do the same for the gas and, if applicable, heating meters. To create a water meter, click on Water Meters in the menu on the left and then on Plus Meter. Add these in the same way as you did for the energy meters. If necessary, you can also create a meter for discharged drain water. To create a mix, click on Mixes in the menu on the left and then on Plus Mix. If you have certain mixes that you use regularly, you can create them here. Choose the products or fertilizers you use, enter the ratio in which you use them, and click on Save. To add fertilizer compositions, click on Fertilizer Compositions in the menu on the left and then on Plus Fertilizer Composition. Enter the name of the fertilizer composition and then the percentages or ratios of the elements. If you use a fertilizer composition regularly, you can also add it to your stock by checking Add to Stock. Usage. Crop protection. To record your usage of crop protection products, click on Usage on the left side and then on Crop Protection. Then click on Plus Registration and fill in all the fields. Here you can enter, among other things, the date on which products were used, how they were used and by whom. Here you can also enter the names of the products used. If you keep stock records, the products in your stock records will appear in this field by default. Alternatively, you can search for a product in the full list of codes. Also enter what each product was used for and on which crop. You can do this at both product and site level. The total area of the crop or site appears here by default. You can change this yourself if the product was only used on part of the crop or site. Click Save and New to add a new record or Save to return to the home screen. Fertilizers. To record your usage of fertilizers, click on Usage in the menu on the left and then on Fertilizers. Then click on Plus Registration and fill in all the fields. Include here the application method used and the name of the responsible person. You can also enter the names of the fertilizers used. The products in your stock records appear here by default, but you can also use a fertilizer composition or a mix that you have created. Or you can search for a product in the full list of codes. Also enter which crop or crops the fertilizer was used on. You can do this at both product and site level. Click Save and New to add a new record or Save to return to the home screen. Energy. To record your energy usage, click on Usage in the menu on the left and then on Energy. You can do this at any time. We recommend recording your usage once a week or once a month. Now click on the meter for which you want to record your usage and then click on Plus Registration and complete all the fields. Enter how much energy you have used and how much of your total usage is green energy. Click Save and then create a new record or return to the Energy Meter's home screen. For energy that is returned to the grid, click on the meter you created in the home screen. Click on Plus Registration to record energy returned to the grid. Enter your usage and click Save. To record usage from your gas meter, click on Gas Meter in the home screen. Click on Plus Registration to record your gas usage. Enter how much gas you have used and how much of your total gas usage is green gas. Click Save and then create a new record or return to the Energy Meter's home screen. In the home screen, you can see on the right-hand side when the last meter reading was recorded. Other fuel. To record your usage of other types of fuel, click on Usage in the menu on the left and then on Other Fuel. Then click on Plus Add Registration and fill in all the fields. Select the fuel used from the list and click on Save. Lighting. To record your lighting usage, click on Usage in the menu on the left and then on Light. Record your lighting usage once per period. Now, click on Plus Register for Period and fill in all the fields. Select the period you are recording usage for and the type of lamp used. Click on Save to return to the lighting home screen. The next time you record your lighting, you will see the lamps you selected last time, so you don't have to create them again. Water. To record your water usage, click on Usage in the menu on the left and then on Water. Now click on the meter for which you want to record your usage and then click on Plus Registration. and complete all the fields. Enter the date and how much water you have used. Now save your entries and add a new record or return to the water meter's home screen. Submit. Once you have entered all your data, you can submit your usage data after the end of the MPS period by clicking on Send at the top left of the window. If you have not used anything in a particular period, for example for an outdoor plot in the winter or a greenhouse that is temporarily empty, you can confirm this by submitting No Usage. Here you can review all the data you recorded. Once you are happy with your entries, check the Agree box at the top of the screen and submit your data to MPS by clicking on Send. You will need to check the Agree box to declare to MPS that your records are complete. Otherwise, we won't be able to see whether or not you have used any crop protection products in a particular period or whether your records are incomplete. Shortcut on smartphone or tablet. A shortcut on your smartphone or tablet enables you to open the usage records on your device with just one click. To set this up, open your browser and enter the link shown. You can also find this link in the user guide, which you can download from the Documents page on our website www.my-mps.com. After you enter the link, the login page will appear. Now tap the icon at the bottom of the screen. Tap Add to Home Screen. Give the shortcut a name, such as MPS Records, and tap Add. You will now find the shortcut on your home screen. Click on Details on the dashboard. Then click on Personal Details to change your details. At the top right, click Modify. Now fill in the correct information and click on Modify at the bottom. The details have now been saved. If you wish to change your organizational details, click on Details on the dashboard, then Organization Details, and follow the steps mentioned above. If there are several people who need access to the customer portal, the administrator can add a contact who can also log in. To do this, click on Details in the dashboard and then on Contacts. Click on Add Contact Person and fill in the details of the person you wish to add. Finally, select the desired role at the bottom. If you choose Customer Portal Administrator, this person has the same rights as you. When you choose Customer Portal Employee, a person can log in and record usage. Click on Create. After entering your password, the contact person has been added. To delete a contact, click on Details and then Contacts. Click on a name and then on Delete in the top right corner. After confirming your choice, the contact person has been deleted. Every 3 months, you will receive a new certificate with your usage overviews. This gives insight into your environmental performance and allows you to compare your usage with previous months. To download your latest certificate, click on My MPS Old. You log in with your MPS number and password. After logging in, click on Certificates. Here you can download your most recent certificate and view the usage data. If logging in is unsuccessful, you can request your login details from Service and Support. You can find out more about the meaning of the terms used and many other subjects in the FAQs at www.my-mps.com. You can also download the MPS-ABC user guide as a PDF there.